I'm Kenny Beckman with MustangsTV.com, and we're here with newly appointed Mustangs football coach, Lee Boyd. Coach, thanks for coming out today to talk about the upcoming season, how practice is coming along, and how you plan on turning this whole program around.
Thank you.
First, I want to say we are so glad to have you here as the new coach. And, you've been here, or you coached many of these players before when you coached at South Lawrence. Now that you're here with them again, does it help already knowing the players on the team?
I think that's probably one of the most important aspects. After I took this job, I try to get to know my players off the field. It helps to know what they can do on the field. I've known most of them most of their lives. I know their parents, and I really think that that's the key to players is knowing what they're like and maybe their situation that they've been through. It has really helped me to maybe springboard my relationship with them that I had before into now, as well as new players that I didn't know, because I used the relationships that I had previously to put me into relationships that I had to establish quickly, because we're coming into a very fast-paced role here.
Okay. What made you want to bring your coaching talents here to Loretta High School?
For me, most people, I've heard the phrase several times, if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life. I'm living that right now.
That's good.
Because anybody that ever played for Loretta High School probably would consider it a dream to come back and coach here. I don't view it as a job. I view it as a privilege. I'm here to serve the kids, the community. I'm a Mustang. I'll always be one. Even if I'm not here, I'll be a Mustang. And for me, it wasn't a matter of do you want to. It was hey, you tell me when to start. Because I made a comment, Lord, I wouldn't want it to be the truth, but I'd probably do it for free. I probably would coach them for free. I wouldn't, if they didn't pay me anything. Now I want to get paid, but I would, because it's there's no greater feeling than being here and walking these halls in this locker room where I once was at. This office behind me here. It's an honor to even be there. And I guess the main thing is I love these kids, I love this community, and I felt like when the job come open that I could really bring something good to the team. Maybe not something great, but something good enough that the kids notice that I care about them. And I feel like that the rest of it will take care of itself right there. But that's, it wasn't a matter of, oh, do you want to go here? I was, give me the paper, I'll sign the dotted line. So.
Well, that's the quality of a great coach. We asked the viewers to give us some questions that they would like to hear from Coach today. And I'll begin with the first one, which was, what is the biggest transition that you had to make going from middle school coach to high school coach?
I would say one of the biggest ones that I've noticed is as far as coaching staff goes, how to delegate out the responsibilities. In the past, I served 4 years as a graduate assistant under Coach Jacobs and Coach Stoner, and then I coached a year at a middle school somewhere else, and then I've been down there for 6.5, 7 years. And a lot of things I had to do on my own, and now I can kind of delegate that out and say, all right, you do this and you do that. I don't have to do it. I've got two very, very experienced coaches on staff. I've got 3 other coaches that are very, very, very good with the kids, and other people that are contributing. But I guess one thing I noticed in the spring was the speed of the game is a little bit faster. The intensity is going to be a little bit greater. I don't think that it's going to be something that I can adjust to, because it hasn't been that long since I was in that intensity. So But I think that the biggest transition would be the delegation of responsibilities, as well as maybe trying to deal with a lot of the problems that you'll see at this level as far as, not necessarily disciplinary problems, just things as far as, kids getting back and forth to practice and different things. That's a little tough. But other than that, I think the biggest transition so far has been the delegation of responsibilities. So.
Well, as of now, how do you feel about your senior leadership on the team?
We have a good group of seniors, a great group of seniors. I make the comment to them a lot that seniors don't give me problems, they fix them. And they've really been that way. They've all stepped up. They've taken control of these summer workouts that we've been having. I don't have to encourage people to be here. They do that for me. If someone's not here, they go ask why. They know that for them, this is it, and they got to make the next 4 months as great as they can. And they're working hard. They're basically, we have one rule around here. We have a slogan: will beats skill any day. And right now, the will of my seniors is very, very, very good. They're taking charge of the team. I don't have to do a lot of the little things that some coaches have to do. I just let my seniors take care of it, and I lay a lot of responsibility at their doorstep. But in saying that, when good things happen, it's them that gets the praise. All right? It's them that get the praise, and I go to them when things go wrong also, because in all essence, in a program, the seniors have been here the longest, so they must, they kind of have to take over the big brother role. And that's where we're at now. So I'm very pleased. We've got a lot of seniors that are going to be returning starters. So.
All right. Well, how do you? I'm going to ask you about recruiting now, and how you plan on getting more players on the team. In the past, the roster used to have 100 or so players on it, but now we only see around 50 or so. How do you plan on getting the boys to come out and play for you as it was in the past?
Right now, there are 74 players on this team. I think as far as PR goes, as far as a coach aspect, I've got to let those younger kids, the younger generation at the junior high and the youth league, know that they're just as important to me as my seniors, because in essence they are. I kind of think of it like this: a tree is only as good as its roots, and roots grow at the foundation. Well, I think that your youth league, your junior high, your B team, all those things is a culmination of a big tree, and in order for our tree to grow and to be great and to be mature, we've got to have good roots. We got to have a good trunk. We have to have a good flow. I think establishing good relationships with both community, business leaders, parents, faculty, staff, anyone that has any investment in this program, looking in from the outside, I have to, I want to. My desire is to let them feel that this is a very safe place for their kids. It's a very it's a place that their kids could come and progress and mature and be successful, I guess is the word I'm looking for, and know that I treat every kid on this team, every player, just like they were my own son. And I've got a little 3-year-old, yeah. And he'll be watching this, so I'll say hi, Jack. But I'm not going to do anything to a kid that's not just like what I would do to my own son. And I think that as long as the parents know that I'm going to take care of their kids, and that we have a common goal, and that's to be successful young men, and we have a driving force to graduate, because that's the driving force of this team, to make us better young men and have responsibility when we get out, then I think the rest of it will take care of itself.
Exactly. Well, I understand the team is going to be participating in a camp next week. Could you talk a little about that?
Actually, it's a FCA, Fellowship of Christian Athletes team camp, and it's a 7-on-7 camp. And when I got the job, there was, the FCA coordinator, he had kind of contacted me about it, and I said, well, I don't know. I said, we're coming in, and I said, we're transitioning to a new offense. I said, I'll ask them. Well, I told the kids, I said, if you want to go, I'm not going to make it mandatory. If you want to go, you just ask me. Well, 58 kids signed up to go to camp. So it's a 7-on-7 camp with a lineman challenge. We're going to Cookeville, Tennessee, and we're going to be playing teams like Locust Grove, Lebanon, Oak Ridge, Cedar Bluff, some teams from Georgia. Really excited. The kids are really excited about it because we got some new stuff. So that's kind of where we're headed right there.
All right. Well, coming upon this upcoming season, will the offensive playbook include many new plays that get the crowd fired up?
I'm not going to elaborate on the new plays as much, but I believe that you have to have a balance of run and a balance of pass, good defense and special teams. I think that you'll see a lot of things that are different from in the past. I think you'll see that we try to stay as balanced as we can as far as running and passing goes. We're going to try to mix it up. We're going to try to be very aggressive. We're going to try to bring Mustang football back to what it was. That's my whole goal. Not trying to replace anything that was before, just trying to maybe put our stamp on the new time. I think that's the word I'm looking for right there. But I really think that you'll be surprised with some of the things that you're going to see. It's not going to be the old stuff. So
we are all looking forward to it, and that's really all we have time for today. And Coach, we want to thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you.
And I believe this is the birth of a new generation of Mustangs football. I want to thank the viewers at home for watching. Be sure to check back to the website throughout the year to find more interviews with your players and coaches. Thanks.